Welcome back to some Brewers March to October. And not just that, welcome to the World Series. That's right, we made it to the World Series in the last episode. We beat the Dodgers, a 4-1 series. It wasn't as dominant as 4-1 seems. I think it was all but the last game was decided by just one run. So it was a really good matchup. But speaking of matchup, before we start playing today, I do want to preview our Yankees matchup in the World Series here, just like we previewed our other ones. And the first thing I want to point out is I'm pretty sure in that little preview screen that popped up after this matchup was set, I want to say it said the Yankees were, oh man, I don't even remember now. I want to say it said they were 8th in pitching and maybe 2nd in hitting. This says differently though. And the thing about this, man, this is crazy. So let's look back to our matchups we've had in the postseason so far. Our first one was the Mets. They're the 4th ranked team, the 3rd in terms of pitching. Then we moved to the Dodgers. They're the 1st ranked team, 1st in terms of pitching. And then us, the Brewers, we're the 2nd in terms of pitching. So now we're facing off against the Yankees, who are 4th. So we have had to play, or are going to have to play, the 3 best possible pitching teams we could have matched up against. Luckily, though, we've already gotten through the 2 toughest ones. The Yankees are the lowest ranked of the 3 teams we've played, but, you know, by how much? They went 103-59, so they had one more win than we did. They had a slightly better record. Looking at their lineup, and this is weird because I think this is the exact same thing that happened in the White Sox March to October earlier this year, because I think we faced the Yankees. I don't remember if it was the division series or the championship series, but either way, they were starting this Anthony Volpe at shortstop and leading him off in that one too. They're doing the same thing this time around, and I'm pretty sure both times he never played in the regular season. He's 18 years old. I don't really understand. I don't understand how this is a consistent thing where they just bring this guy up for the playoffs only. I mean, I can't really look at their roster page, so I don't know who they got rid of to add this guy to the team, but I don't know, man. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But after him, they have a pretty, I mean, it's the Yankees. Expect power. They've got plenty of power. You got Urshela, LeMahieu, Judge, Voit, Stanton, Glaber. They're starting Higgy. That's what Yankees fans call him, right? Higgy. They're starting him over Gary, which actually, I guess if you look at their stats from this screen, that should be the postseason so far. And Higgy is having a way better postseason than Gary is. Then they got Aaron Hicks. So I just want to give a quick look through. We know Volpe doesn't have any regular season stats. Urshela had 25 homers, career high for him. Didn't have the best slash line. Not that it was awful, but nothing too impressive. LeMahieu, he also had 25 homers, a little bit better on base and average. Judge, 37 homers, 380 on base. Voit, 38 homers. These are all like clones of each other, it feels like. Stanton, 39 homers. His average and on base were down a little bit though. Glaber only hit 22. Oh, and he got caught stealing the same amount of times as he was successful. At what point do you need to decide to stop? We got Higgy, who, I don't know, it looks like in the regular season he wasn't the starter. And then Aaron Hicks, another 25 homers. So it seems like everybody who hit in a starting role in the regular season was hitting 25 homers, except for Higgy, or except for Glaber. That's what I meant to say. I'm just having fun saying Higgy. Gary, though, yeah, he hit 26. He was their regular season starter. Clint Frazier, he hit 18. It looks like he was a starter, too. He had a good year. I don't know why they'd bench him at this point. Plus 15 to contact against lefties. Did he get a fast track mission? Odor, he only hit 8 homers. Other numbers weren't amazing, but actually by his standards, they were pretty good. And then Mike Tauchman, finally, he's still on the Yankees in this version. So yeah, they've got oh, and Jason Dominguez. Yeah, he didn't play in the regular season either, so they brought him up for no reason also. Well, actually, maybe not for no reason. They probably wanted its speed. Let's scout their pitching now. What are they looking like? All right. It's just a weird order, but we know we got Cole. Cole didn't he didn't have an amazing season. He had a Pittsburgh Garrett Cole season. All right. Severino, he didn't have a super impressive season. Tyon, I mean, he's had the best of the three so far. Not a whole lot of strikeouts for those innings. Jordan Montgomery, yeah, he wasn't great either. And then another over 4 ERA, but he didn't seem like he didn't pitch the whole year. All right, so why are we ranking them fourth in pitching if they didn't really do that great? Kluber, he regressed a ton, and now he's in the long relief role. He had 26 starts, so he's probably who was starting before Garcia, but he had an over 4 ERA. Johnny Lasagna, he was solid out of the pen. We got to worry about O'Day, but he regressed a ton. Luis Sessa, he was solid. All right, so this is where their pitching is good. It looks like their bullpen overall was solid this year. I don't know why they have Chad Green in the closer role instead of Chapman. I kind of want to glance at their stats so far in the postseason itself. Their pitching seems like has been solid besides Tyon. And then in relief, yeah, I mean, nobody's gotten like a ton of work or anything. Chapman, though, he's been real bad. Wow. And then who's doing damage for them on offense in the postseason? Urshela, it looks like. He's got 4 bombs, batting .366. Aaron Hicks has driven in the most runs. Urshela has the most hits. Highest average, Urshela. They've also got Glaber, LeMahieu, and Higgy over 300. Bunch of guys over 300 on base. So yeah, this is looking like a bit of a matchup here. I don't think it's going to be, I don't know. I was going to say I don't think it's going to be as tough as the Dodgers, but like, I don't know if I want to say that super confidently because our offense is still holding on by a thread. Besides Christian Yelich and Tyrone Taylor, our offense had not woken up until the last game we played against the Dodgers. But I mean, Keston, he finally did something. It's kind of crazy that the difference between a 219 average and a 313 between Keston and Taylor is just 3 hits. But Keston got 3 hits in the last game, including his 2 homers. So maybe he's heating up and we can rely on him a bit. But yeah, other than him, everyone else still sucks. I mean, Narvaez had a 2-hit game with a homer, but he's still batting just 120. Baez is only 2 for 34. So yeah, we need the rest of our offense to pick it up, but we also need these top guys to continue holding it down. I'm really excited. I don't know if I'm planning on playing more than just game 1 in this episode, but we have a 0-0 tie, so it's our typical postseason game. But we're going to be batting in the top of the 6th here with 2 on and just 1 out. So I guess there's no need to stall any further. Let's go ahead and get into game 1 of the World Series, and Baez is starting it off. Over, like usual.
So let's check in with our field reporter Heidi Watney, who spoke earlier with some players from both sides about what it means for them to be playing in the World Series. Heidi?
Matt, playing in the World Series is every player's dream, and just about everyone I talked to echoed that sentiment. One guy told me, "I almost can't believe I'm here. I've worked my whole life to get to this moment, but I wasn't sure it would actually happen." Well, it is happening, but a formidable opponent stands in their way, not to mention the nerves and pressure that comes with playing on the sport's biggest stage.
All right, well, I don't know. I feel like they could have done more to hype up the fact that we're in the World Series, but they did a little comparison between our teams. They score more runs per game, but they also give up more runs per game, so it's a pretty even contest. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, though, did the records they showed on that screen not match up with the records in the standings? So far in this game, we have a hit from Wong and then a hit from our 2 big guys, Yelich and Taylor. I don't know why Taylor's batting. Oh, because we have a DH. Right. I was going to say I don't know why Taylor's batting 9th, but I must not have really thought through the lineups versus DH. But yeah, those are our only hits, no walks, no runs. Nola is pitching again for us. I don't know how he keeps having the energy to pitch, but I swear this is his 5th start already in the postseason. I don't know if anybody else has even gotten 3. But he's going good once again, 7 strikeouts, 3 hits, no runs. He's given up a walk. This is about as even as a matchup as we can get. Each team has 3 hits. Each team has struck out 7 times. The only difference is Nola has walked a batter and they haven't. But it looks like 2 of our 3 hits right here have come back to back, and that is how we find ourselves in this situation. The wind is blowing in, so hit a liner, Baez. Don't try and hit anything out. I mean, that was a liner, wasn't it? I feel like we've had plenty of that too with Baez. Good swings that just are not working. But that brings up Yelich. It's time for a 3-run shot. And it's ball 4. Hey, it's Hira though. Hira had a good game last time. Hopefully we can count on him here. Definitely wanted to get the hit with Yelich though, but we still got a chance. Hira! He's still here! Hira's still got it in him. He gets a 2 RBI double here with the bases loaded and 2 outs and 2 strikes on him. Let's see if Omar's still got it. This would be huge to drive in another 2. And then he went fast above the zone. That's alright. We came through. We did about as much as I could have asked for there to start things off. 2 runs in our first inning. Now, hey, from this point on, it's just our pitching that's got to hold it down. We've been able to rely on that. And there we go. 3-pitch strikeout right away. I'm going to have to look into the single postseason strikeout record, because with how much Nola's pitching, he might be on his way to that. LeMahieu swung 3-1. We got him. I was a little worried. I was having some trouble locating that at bat. Looking good there, Judge. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe I should not make fun of Judge anymore. He almost sent that one deep. Oh, that caught the zone. Are you kidding? Oh, that's a 50-50 call anyway. Says that's about the only way you're going to be able to get Vogel back out. Shaw first pitch grounder. And I popped it up. Not a good inning. Not a good inning right there. Alright, we're good there, right? Yeah. I don't know why I was worried for a second. It was Voit running. Oh, that pitch. Why are we not getting that below the zone there? What did I do wrong? Oh, we got him! Oh, that wasn't supposed to end up out of the zone, but it worked. Come on, make this play. Make it. No, I should have dove if it was going to get past me anyway. Come on, he doesn't score on this. Oh, he does? Really? We couldn't relay that in time to get him? Did Stanton really just score from first? Oh, dude, there's so much I could have done better in the outfield. I could have either dove for that and we would have had the same result if it got by, or I could have just played the angle, got it off the wall, and that probably would have saved the run, actually. Wow, yeah, Nola's done. We got away with that one. That could have easily been a 3-2 game. But man, dude, Higgy, of all people? Alright, they're bringing in Darren O'Day. I don't usually have trouble with his delivery, and I remember seeing his regression, so I don't know if this is going to be that difficult. I say that now, I'm probably going to go down 1-2-3. Taylor? Oh, why did I think that was... I thought that was hit so much further off the bat. Wong, oh man, I thought that was a good swing. And then another one with Baez, man. I feel like that's what I do now with him. I either make a good swing and it's nothing, or I get under it with a good timing swing. Alright, well I'm not gonna mess around trying to extend Nola's day. We're gonna go right to Devin Williams here. Give him the 8th, and then I don't know. We'll see how it goes from there. First pitch grounder. That is what we like to see, Devin. Come on, Segura's got an arm. He can make this play. Oh, what a play. He's in center field. And then a bad swing. Oh, man, that's the kind of swings you expect when you're playing online. All right. Keep it on the ground against Judge. Segura makes all 3 plays that inning. We're headed to the 9th. One way or another, we'll be protecting a lead. They're bringing in Chapman now. I guess this is why they didn't have him in the closer role, maybe. It's just so they can bring him in whenever. Ah, and yeah, I forgot. It's Yelich up, so it's that lefty-lefty matchup. Ooh! Oh, that was a great, I mean, not a great swing, but a very solid swing. Man, that could have gone either way. It could have definitely been hit a little harder. I could have made a slightly better swing, too. Wow. And I just didn't even bother swinging at that, I guess. Chapman always gives me trouble when I have to face him in March to October. Oh, and then I took it again. Are you kidding? All right, my plan is to stick with Williams because they've got nothing but big righties coming up this inning. See what we can do with an 0-2 screwball. Famous last words. Ah, are you kidding me, dude? Come on. All you gotta do is not hang the screwball. Wow, I couldn't have done much worse. That was right there. All right, that's a good bounce back. All right, another grounder over there to third. This will have to be a good play, but Segura, he's just making good plays. I did not think when I started this inning that I'd be saying I'm glad we're going to extras. But all things considered, I am glad we're going to extras after that home run was hit. Ah, I work it back to 3-2 just to miss the hanging slider. Alright, well, I'm going to make this move basically because we don't have to end up pinch hitting for a pitcher at any point. But we're going to bring in Urias against the lefty for Shaw. Get that platoon going. Dang. Oh my god, dude, I don't understand it. Because every time I face somebody in March to October versus facing them online, it's way easier to hit them in March to October, even though this is on Legend and I'm comparing it to how I face them on Hall of Fame online. Chapman's the opposite. I feel like most of the time I'm confident and I can hit off of Chapman when I'm playing online, but in this, I just have no chance. I'm really not feeling Williams much more, and I liked how Bowden Francis pitched a few games ago. So now that we're in extras, I'm gonna give him the ball, and he's probably gonna pitch the rest of this game until we get a lead. Ah, he couldn't snag it. That's not a good start. They're bringing in, yep, just like I said, Jason Dominguez for his speed. That's the only reason he's on the roster, I bet. And they're gonna bunt him over. Did they? Oh, that was a bad bunt. Bad bunt, not able to turn two, but we get the lead runner. So now they've got an out and less speed at first. Wow! Oh my god! Every pitch I miss ever so slightly is just ending up right down the middle. I am lucky he didn't pull the trigger on that. Oh, and he's still gonna... Wow, dude, that... Oh, that was foul? Oh, I thought that was a ground rule double. Come on. We're going to make that play. Oh my god, what a turnaround. And a liner to first. Vogelback's got that. We're heading to the 11th. That's our inning. Tyrone Taylor coming up. If we can get one guy on base, Yelich will come up this inning. Oh, I didn't mean to swing. Oh, run very fast, please. Oh, man. Dude, if there's one thing I want them to... Well... There's a lot of things I want them to fix. But one thing that I just find always frustrates me so much is when you barely tap the X button, you get a full swing. Like, it seems like when you mash the button and then quick release, that's when you get the check. But if you're, like, so indecisive that it's almost like your thumb twitches and it just lightly taps the X button, you're always swinging a full swing. Like, if that last swing was a check, even if it was a strike, we're still up with Tyrone Taylor, and it's a 2-1 count. What? No! Oh, that is not a good swing, but my god. Let's check his fielding rating, shall we? 36 with 48 reaction. Yeah, let's do something about pitcher fielding too, as long as I'm talking about what they need to fix for next year. And then I don't even know what was going on there. That wasn't even an attempted check swing. We did not deliver there in the 11th like we normally do. This is going to be a tough task, but we got to get through this inning, and then we have Yelich coming up. Oh, that was an awful slider. Oh, and Voit, dude, go away. 0-2 slider and you're getting a hit. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, you can't hang that to Stanton. I might have had a chance at robbing that, but that was like about as far as either one of those outfielders could have ran in this outfield. And I think I mistimed it or something. I don't know. But dude, it just seemed like if I made a yellow pitch at all, it was just hanging right down the middle. That was how it got tied, and that was how we lost it. I just missed a pitch and it was left right there. And you cannot, of all teams to do that to, it is not this team. Well, that is a tough game 1 loss. There's a lot of aspects we could have done better and just did not. But you know what? Here's how I see it. We've lost a game in every series so far, so we just got that one out of the way early. All right, what's game 2 gonna look like here? We are up 2-0. They're giving us basically the same situation we put ourselves into in the last game. Up 2-0 in the bottom of the 6th. They're gonna have a runner on, nobody out. But we are gonna save that for the next one. So guys, make sure you leave a like on this one. Each like improves my chance of winning the next game. It's a scientific fact. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.